Hello, I hope you guys are having a great day. Thank you for joining me. My name is Devon Banks, and I just wanted to share with you my virtual class. So on the first page, it says, Welcome to class. And I'm going to present it from the beginning. And here is my class when you first come in. And you see I've set it up. Everything in here is items that I've picked and placed like I wanted. It's really fun to do and addictive. So if you haven't tried to make your own virtual class, I really suggest that you do. You pick out the different items. Right here you see I've placed apple, flowers, and laptop chair, all of these items. And right here I have a direction for the students. Click on laptop to visit ClassDojo for teacher communications and class updates. So if they click onto my computer laptop, it takes them here where they can sign in as a student. And if it's a parent who clicked on it, they can sign in as a parent. And for me, it shows as a teacher. When they are done on that screen, they click X and it takes them right back to my classroom. At the bottom, you have a little figure where you can click so that it always goes back to the welcome page or whichever page you would like for it to land on. Okay. Here is my math class that I set up. And I have my learning target. I have 3 videos that I've added for drill instruction review. And then the directions for the student, click a video on screen to watch. Then I also set up a table with a laptop and I added in the directions. I just pasted a text box and I wrote click iPad for practice work. And then over here I have pick an object from a bin for group time. And then there's 3 objects math related that the students can click on. And I'll show you if they click on the dice.
We get it. You don't
And I'll
really
just
want your
skip
kids
this
watching
video as
videos,
soon as I
but
can.
it can have certain advantages.
And it will show them the video.
I'm a 3D shape expert. Here are the 3D shapes that I know.
Next, to go back to the class they were just in. And the same thing, if they click on a dice, it'll take them to another website. And this one, I added a little addition game, subtraction, multiplication, division that they can practice. And when they finish, again, click on the X, takes them back. And the last one, when they click on this, it takes them here. And you could change out the website.
18, 19, 20.
Washing machine!
So when they click on this, it takes them to this website, YouTube.
18, 19, 20.
Washing machine!
Jack Hartman. I love Jack Hartman.
21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 20.
Okay, and then right here, if you click this, it takes them to their Clever page where they can log in. And they can log in, and I have where they go to the page. They click X, they can complete their classwork. And they go back in their videos that they can watch on their own. And then the same figure, the little figure that I added in I thought was cute. And it takes them back to the page you want them to go back to each time. Okay, and here's the next class that I set up, my reading class. And as you can see, it's the same setup. The learning target, what I want them to learn is over here. I have my reading class directions. has links to websites for them to go to. And then over here, it just says pick a book from the shelf. And I have 3 books here that I can exchange out each week or however I choose to do it. And then right here, I have a book set up. And everything in each classroom is items that I have set up and put onto the board, onto the slide to make the classroom look the way that I desire. And you can find lots of classes online that teach you how to do this. But I just watched the training on FDRESA, FDRESA, the website. I watched the teacher training there. So I click here on the books that I set up. And it will take them to the getepic.com website. And the parent is where the parents can sign in or the students can sign in. And I really like this website because the children, as they read, it keeps a reading log and lets me know how long they spent on that book, if they read the whole book or not, and different things like that, which is really great. And then when you come to this screen, again, come to the laptop, and it has the same thing. When they click onto this, it will take them to Clever again, which is the website we use to store all of the websites our children use, that the county has added. And then I also have on my homepage all of the different websites that I give to the students to work on. I have all of those websites on my homepage through Clever. So Clever is a one-stop place. They go there, they can find all the district websites, and they can find any websites that I have added onto my homepage, and they can watch it there. As well as my class website is on my Clever page as well. Okay, and this should say click the iPad. I'm not sure why it's not showing up. I'll have to fix that later. But if they click on it, it will take them once again to their Clever page to sign in to do their classwork. Okay, and this is my lounge I set up. Just like in school, we have to take brain breaks. So I just thought about doing that. We have the yoga ball. If they click on it, takes them to Go Noodle. Show some love. Click on it. Oops, let's go back. If they click on that, it'll take them to a Character Ed website. No bullying. Takes it to a character education video also. This week I just had considerations. Whether you change it out every week or however you choose. It would probably be a lot to do it every week. Each of these, everything in the classroom is stuff that I added in. So I really got hooked on this. It was a lot of fun to me, but you don't have to put as much into your classroom. I have the playground views at the back, and if the children click on those, it takes them to activities. I'm going to have to check the links, but if they click on them, it takes them to indoor recess games. When they click onto this game board, it takes them to games that the parents can play with the children online. Let's see if that one's working. I'm going to have to go back and recheck the links on some of these. So they click the game, and it gives the parents a lot of games they can play with their children. Card games, puzzles, freeze, all indoor games that they can play with their child as suggestions. If they click on the broom, the custodian broom, I thought that was cool. They go there, and it's for the parents. It gives them ideas of chores by age group for the children. From age 2 to 18. And like I said, these all go to recess activities when they click on the playgrounds in my windows. And you just cut and paste and fit everything into the areas that you want them to go. And this takes them to indoor recess, Go Noodles, indoor recess activities. They click on the playground. They click the X to go back to the classroom. So all of these things are what I have input into the classroom, and links added to websites or videos or wherever I have put for them to go. This little brain is cute. I love that. You click on that, and I have set it up to go to brain breaks activities.
Healthy music for a child's heart, body, and mind.
And they can go through and watch any other videos.
Move and Freeze from the award-winning CD.
X. That's always what you have to go to. And like I said, everything on here is things that I have added into the classroom. And then I just add in the links to the websites or videos that I want them to watch. And you can find videos on this online, lots of videos. Or like I said, I did the training on FD recent. Okay, here's my social studies class. Same setup. I have the learning target over here. Click a video on screen to watch. This week I only have one video. Up here, if they click the microphone, takes them to a music song. Says, where are you going?
Writing's not that easy, but Grammarly can help. This sentence is grammatically correct.
And then it's just a song about different places you can go. They click the X to go back to my classroom. They click this, it'll take them to read a book on our topic. And the book,
places people live.
So they listen to the story, and then they hit the X to come back. And then the same thing, click the iPad for practice work, takes them to Clever. They can go in and do the classwork that is assigned on our Clever login, which is our school homepage for all of our Google Classroom websites that the district has assigned or anything that I have assigned on my homepage. And then this just tells them pick an object from the table. And if they go up here, click on the globe. They still to watch a little video like the field trip to the farm. And just a video about the field trip to the farm. And then pause that. Video about field trip to the farm. And go back, and I just thought about each subject. What would we do in a normal classroom day or school year, and added in items that I thought would help. So like we would take field trips related to the topic, and all of these can be changed out. So I try to make it stuff, I could put a new song based on my topic, a new book each week, a new video. And I can always do a virtual field trip, clicking on around the world. And of course, here's their actual, where they go to do their classwork. The little cute figure again. I love that little figure. And that could take them back to whichever slide you set it up, or just have it there to be cute, I guess. Okay. And then I have my writing class, and the same thing. I have all the elements that I built in. Pick a book from the shelf, and I've added some video clips about sentences, parts of the sentence fragments. They click on this little figure right here. It takes them to a song about punctuation marks. And then I just have directions for a writing class, just like I would have in the classroom, telling them my expectations, and I can delete these and change them as needed in my learning target for the week. And all of this stuff you can just change. It's just a text box. You can change directions as you need for each week. And again, click the iPad for practice work. Is every class that I have set up has the same thing, takes them back to their Clever page. And then my little figure. And then here's my science class. I have my learning target. I have everything in the exact same place so that children can become familiar with it. Here's the science class video. Right now, I just have it hooked up to go to the local news channel where they can watch news reports. They're doing a special weather academy due to COVID-19, so they can click that and get the information. They click on their microphone, it'll take them to a song.
Hey kids, are you in elementary school like us? Do you love science? Well, we love science! We have a new show on GenerationGenius.com that helps you learn. You will see explosions.
Go back, and they can click on the book for science for the week. And I have a book, The Tiny Seed. By Eric Carle.
The
Once
Tiny
they have finished
Seed.
that, they can just
Written
click
and
the X,
illustrated by.
takes them back. And then a science experiment. Click on the little one to watch a science experiment.
Whoa! What's coming out? Whoa!
So it's just like in class, their experiments, their songs, their books. I have this for Admit 1, which is just like my social studies class, for a field trip, a virtual field trip. But this one is science related. And since we have been talking about living things, non-living things, I did a field trip to the rainforest.
Welcome to the Amazon rainforest. And get ready to see some exotic plants and animals that you won't see anywhere else in the world. As you know,
take a quiz. And then the last one is the little game board.
Kids Educational Games, kidseduc.com.
And then it takes them to a little video.
Kids Educational Games, kidseduc.com.
Preschool, kindergarten. So they can watch that as well. And every time we are done, just hit the X, which I've been leaving a lot of these open. Okay, so here's my science lab that is set up. And like I said, every class has the Click iPad for practice work. That's where they go to Clever to do their actual assignments. Log in to like BrainPop Junior, Studies Weekly, Freckles.com, Accelerated Reader, whatever websites that they have to do their actual assignments, take their quizzes or whatever. And then this is my bulletin board, like in the hallway or in the teacher's lounge. And it just says important reminders. And then I have the school website. So if you click that, it takes them to the school website, the class website, class assignments for the week. Class Dojo is how we communicate to the parents. And then I just set up Google Meets 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We use Google Meets, not Zoom. So I would go through. The way that I set it up is I just have a text box around each image. And then you could copy and paste the link to this and then just change them out as needed. The only one you'd really have to change is the class assignment. The school website, class website, Dojo would stay the same because they're your communication and websites. And then Google Meets, you would have to change out the links to those each week so that the kids could just click on it to join the Zoom meetings at the time that is scheduled. So that is my virtual classroom, and I had so much fun creating it. I hope you enjoyed exploring it, and I hope you get inspired and want to make your own. And for my students, I hope this explains to you how to use it so that you can have a lot of fun learning at school from your home in our virtual classroom. So thank you guys for checking out my virtual classroom, and I hope to see you again real soon. Take care.